James Kelly with Civic Media. Right now in the Chippewa Valley, we're facing a healthcare crisis with the abrupt closure of 2 hospitals earlier this year, as well as a number of clinics. I'm glad you mentioned providing actual concrete answers to questions. What concrete plans would your administration have to protect rural healthcare access?
So there are a couple things here. So first of all, this goes back to the immigration issue.
What?
And why does it go back to the immigration issue? Because a lot of our rural hospitals are bearing the burden of providing health care to millions of people who shouldn't be in this country to begin with. And so those hospitals go bankrupt, and then a lot of American citizens can't afford health care. Now, you might not think that rural health care access is an immigration issue. I guarantee it is an immigration issue, because we're bankrupting a lot of hospitals by forcing these hospitals to provide care for people who don't have the legal right to be in our country. We've got to stop that. Kick these illegal aliens out, focus on American citizens, and we will do a lot to make the business of rural healthcare much more affordable.
You live in Eau Claire, Jeanne, right?
Yeah, I'm a little hot under the collar with that lion sack of dog and cat doo-doo. I went through this myself as family members, and a majority of the people who live in this area and in Chippewa and all of these surrounding areas that lost their major hospitals, who lost their major clinics, and then their doctors had to find positions. They had to find places. People were lined up at one of our major hospitals, the only one left in our area, in the halls, waiting to see doctors, waiting to get rooms. Hospitals couldn't do surgeries. That lion sack of doo-doo standing in Eau Claire, Wisconsin, blaming it on immigrants is an outrageous slap in the face to every single person that lives in this area. And I hope they all feel the same way I do, because that man is sick. And we're sick of all this lies and illness and putridness of the psychological BS that they're pulling on everybody. And I hope everybody in Eau Claire and the surrounding areas is ticked off as I am, because there were a lot of things that happened here. And boom, these hospitals closed like almost overnight. And also the clinics in our area, they had been hacked, their computers, earlier in the year, where there was times where you couldn't even get a hold of a doctor. There's a lot of things that led up to this, and it definitely wasn't immigrants. So if they could let me blow some steam off
You
here,
go, Jeanne.
Jeanne, you always have a place to blow some steam with us. We are as
bet.
hot under the collar as you are, and we appreciate your call
And your perspective.
Yes,
Again,
exactly.
you're there.